Excuse me, I got the burpees. It affects your target. So if you want to make it easier, I'll tell you what kind of cover he's got, and you can click that and then roll the attack.
Cool. Oh God! Damn
that was
it!
wasted. That was wasted.
What's the FF one underneath the cover things?
Flat-footed.
Ah, okay.
So is that partial cover, no cover, and oh my God.
And full cover. Like behind a wall. In some cases, you'll be able to shoot at people behind the wall. That Pale Stranger you guys fought in the...
I really need to...
On the ship had ability to shoot through total cover.
I really need to make the writing in this a lot bigger.
The font size?
Yeah, the text and everything in that. It's also small.
I have an actual big fonts.
I think I tried downloading that, but it did not work.
No, it's on me to install it, and it should already be in there. I'm not sure if that's actually like a command console for that. I put that in so long ago that I don't remember. But it's 8:02. We are not going to be talking about that nonsense. We got everybody here, so let's do a recap.
Is everybody here?
Draken hasn't said anything, but he's in the room.
Sure.
Alright.
I just got here.
Just wanted to make sure your crap was working.
We should always work.
Alright, fellas. So, you'll have your nice little Stampede vacation. Is that supposed to celebrate some kind of holiday?
No. There's just, it just goes all week.
Well, hey,
10 days long.
Ocean Day was this week.
And literally, it's like a 10-day party is essentially what happens.
So lots of dudes in cowboy hats.
Yeah, there's lots of fake cowboys.
Chaps.
No chaps.
Bust out your chaps?
No chaps. I don't fake cowboy it up because I'm not a fake cowboy. Lou Bag, on the other hand, becomes a fake cowboy.
Bro. Alright, so, Battle is landing. And you're starting to unravel some of the mysteries around the occupation.
Yeah, though, as I recall, we spent less time unraveling mysteries than we spent with Lincoln taping shrubs onto Relic and Ronan.
That's true.
And you guys looked fantastic. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
You guys have bits of mud and twig kind of jammed into your leaves, stuffed in between the creases in your armor. Met a couple of interesting folks along the way. Most notably, Abretta, of course, who seems to be a little gruff. Rough around the edges, but pretty stable, at least. And we've helped her build or complete building the UBP OP grinder.
Right, the UBP grinder? Fuck. I can't believe that item actually exists.
I thought it was a long shot that she'd have one. I just was like, this would be great. So I thought I'd ask.
I mean, just that it exists in universe at all.
But what I'm saying, that's a good example of, like, you guys adding to the story. I wouldn't have put that in there unless it was brought up, to be honest. But you guys can have the option to create the story. You need to add elements to it. Like that's okay. So I reward that. Won't always give you what you ask for, but if it, if I feel it fits the story and what's going on, I'm going to do it. It's not in the book. I'll tell you that. I think Dalton knows that much, or
Yeah, because I know that it was published significantly later.
I didn't even know it existed until Dalton mentioned it. Like a couple of months ago, I was like, "Oh, really?"
I just want to see if it grinds up an Android for money.
Well, I mean, since the amount of UPBs you grinded into is based on the value, presumably you'd have to put a price tag on them first.
I could.
1,000 gold pieces a level.
Gold pieces.
The one other catch
credits?
is
Get out of here.
so much of an android is made out of meat. I'm not sure they'd qualify as technological items fully. An SRO, on the other hand,
They could donate a couple of limbs to maybe help finish an item or something. I would totally allow that. I was hoping. I like somebody played SRO, man. They're just so cool, weird, and different. Not weird. Well, I wouldn't say they could play. Anyway, okay, moving on. So yeah, you helped her build the grinder. You met the dude in the storehouse.
with his terrible, terrible secret.
Yes, it's terrible. Terrible secret. You shall not speak of that hard drive. Who else have you met? Give me some other
Ludvar.
NPCs.
We went to talk to Ludvar about hovertrikes and tried talking to him.
Right. What's the deal with Ludvar? Somebody else in the class, please speak up. Don's always on with his hand up.
Yeah, that's his job.
I have to be good for something.
It's true. I just hit things. What the hell did we go to him for?
Well, you had found out that, after you rescued Chatterbug from the woods, when he was being dumped there, you found out that he was being dumped there to make room for a new prisoner. Someone that had stumbled into the camp from one of the mining stations on the planet. The colony had set up about 3 separate mining stations that are not fully staffed. The miners pretty much rotate from one camp to the other. And they get around on hovertrikes, obviously. And one of them had stumbled into the camp because of, he had stumbled into the camp and then he was immediately, obviously, arrested and brought in to be interrogated. To make room for him, kicked out the insect, Shiren, Chatterbug, who was the former communications officer of the camp. And he also explained that the camp, that whole bunker had been destroyed, the whole communications array, completely destroyed by the ship. When it arrived.
The ship that took Sedona.
Right, the ship that brought the whole people, everybody here. So that's a thing, and you figured that, and then Abretta went on to talk about how there were, a couple of hovertrikes in the stable on base, but they were inoperable. They were just in repair in the middle of being serviced. So perhaps recovering some of the salvage from that guy's crash may help bring those hovertrikes online. So in order to find the location of that crash, you were told to go see Ludvar, who is kind of like the guy that maintains them and keeps track of them. And he was able to give you guys the tracker that will help you locate the, black box, so to speak, of the crashed vehicle. What was peculiar about Ludvar?
He's the strong silent type,
Strong silent type, indeed.
and he can't type.
And he's a very slow typer. Yes. He has no voice, if you recall.
Yeah, he
And
was talking to us
horribly-
with the voice box.
No, he didn't have the voice box. His voice box has been missing.
Well, no, wasn't he talking like he was typing out everything that he was saying?
Right, through a machine, yes. But normally
Right.
he had a voice box that would allow him to communicate. And he's also horribly burned and scarred. He has half of his face is chemically, burned from a horrible chemical burn that happened long before arriving at Colony. So that is a thing, the crash speeder, so to speak. You were also, where were you guys going? You guys were going to Madeline's.
I think we were gonna go.
We're in her house, are we not?
No, we were gonna go to Madelon's house because it was right there, but then ran into a patrol on the way of actual adults. One of them got away far enough to call for reinforcements. A drone showed up. That drone got shot down, but there are more reinforcements coming, and that's why we were running into the woods.
Right. You guys never used that signal, or did you even make it?
We hadn't made it yet. That's the only reason I didn't use it.
It's right. At least 4 hours. Okay then. So here you are. Let's go into the woods here. Praying the sirens skate.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you for your compliance. No music. We're not playing no flutes or whatever that was. Okay. Any other things that want to mention? Anything else? Nothing really, right? Any other details? You know that there's the Hobgar trap over in the center of town by the clearing. That's overflowing with Hobgars. You know that the garrison is also in the center of town, and was the site of a bloody battle that wiped out any remnants of resistance in the initial days. There is a persistent fog, of course, as well, which has been working to your advantage somewhat.
I disagree.
Well,
I don't know, man. This is way more advantageous to like a guerrilla
I
force
get it.
than a garrison force.
No, I get what you're saying, but can you bring up the map of the town?
look at it this way. Thanks to not fighting them all at once, about 20% of them are dead and 0% of us yet.
That's true, but that was going to happen anyway.
Oh yes, and you also learn a little bit about the leadership of the force as well. Let's go over that real quickly because it's been 2 weeks, so I really want to kind of.
Didn't she leave on the ship and now they're not sure who's in charge? Like,
No, the ship left weeks ago.
But
yeah, but like
there
the
was-
original leader left with the ship, right?
No, not at all. No. The leader stayed. She wasn't there today. Abretta mentioned after coming
Right.
back from the public execution / muster that Sharu was not present. Lieutenant Sharu. She has always been present every single day. Like very stern and militant person. And she wore the full mask of the Aeon Guard. By her descriptions, this person is like a fully fledged member of the Aeon Guard. Very, very fearsome military force. She left one of her subordinates in charge. What do you guys remember about that person?
Isn't he like has something to do with like he uses a lot of electricity, doesn't he? Like
he did electrocute someone to death, yes.
That's right, he did. With his bare hands.
Yeah, isn't it a technomancer?
Most likely. He's not dressed in heavy armor. He's got a top knot. So, you already hate him just for that.
I would assume the leader's questioning the new prison.
Either that or having someone do it for him until the guy's broken enough to be worth his time.
Yeah, so the ship left. Today is Saturday. The ship left last week. Just only left last week. Wow.
It's been a long week.
It's been 7 days. But you know a few things. Well, you know that ship could very well be in a system still. It only takes 1d6 days to get from one point of a star system to another point. All right then. So yeah, there is looks like a pretty sadistic technomancer now in charge while this lieutenant is away. Might be useful information in terms of. If I was an enemy force, I'd like to know that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Looking through my notes, I'm not sure we actually know his name.
Yeah, Alberto would have mentioned it. It's what is his name? Oh yeah, it's got a weird sounding name. Olareya.
Alright.
I'd be angry too if that was my name.
Olaria. Or is that a J? I think it's a J, actually.
God,
Just
I'd be
call-
pissed if that was my name too. Jesus fuck.
It's not if you have, their own unique baby styles. There it is. Okay, it's Olaraja.
Feels like Cucaracha.
Olaraha, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if the J is, an Aslanti, if it's a silent J or a hard J. I imagine that the Aslanti would have hard letters, not soft letters, Oh no, but they have a very soft, fluid kind of naming system, so it probably is a J. Yeah. No, it is a J, for sure. Kind of slick sounding. Alright. So, yes, there we go. Alright, enough of that business. Let's get down to it. You guys are plowing through the... Well, I don't know what you're doing right now. You've just been identified. They can hear you, for sure. They are aware of your presence. One group of people is definitely on the edge of the woods, while a second group looks to be investigating the site of the murder.
Murder.
Self-defense.
Murder?
I like to think of it as self-defense.
There is an alarm going off right now throughout the entire complex or community, colony, town. Just blaring off, sounding general quarters. Perhaps, certain areas perhaps are being now reinforced.
And I think this is the time when we would need to be somewhere that is not here.
So let's get down to it and roll initiative. Remember, it is double movement.
So we did get out of combat last time, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, dang, 22. Stop rolling high.
No!
Stop it!
Nice.
What the hell's going on here? Is that everybody? Okay. The frick, man! That is a very important role, let me just tell you.
Improved initiative is the best.
Initiative, a low initiative score, I think, would completely started this entire escapade.
It definitely did, yes.
Ronan being standing there out in the open. Yeah. Alright, so. Ronan, you definitely beat them. Echo, I'm going to make him just go with 22.
Alright.
I'm just going to bump Ronan up to 19. Believe it or not, I had an 18. I swear to fucking God, I had an 18 on the initiative. These guys.
Do you bump Lincoln up to 20 then?
Oh, you also... Where's Lincoln at? Oh, I didn't realize Lincoln... Okay, yeah. Alright. That is insane. You guys beat it by 1. Alright. Relok. As you move, I'm also going to require you to make stealth check. If you take your normal full movement, which I'm assuming you are at this point, right? You're doing the fleeing. Is that what's going on here? Are you guys running away?
Yes? Is anybody... I run away. I'm not very...
Okay, go.
Okay,
Charge.
half distance, right? So double move, 30 there. I move 30
Okay,
into
now
the
make,
brush.
now make a stealth check with a -10. Just put a minus...
Oops, I clicked the wrong button.
just put -10 in the modifier box and then just roll it.
Sir, I just clicked initiative and it kicked me to the bottom.
Alright, so after you roll that, I'm going to 10 DC, basically. Oh.
Oh, it didn't, oh, no! So I'm at an 8 out of -10.
Yep.
It didn't take my adjust.
Well, I know they're definitely going to hear you. I mean, there's no doubt about that, but that's weird. Did you have it at a -10 in there, really?
Yeah, I did.
Coastla.
Alright, let's see if it works any better for me. Coastal is also going to try to move quickly into the brush. Echo is going to hide in place to send messages about how many people go past chasing after us.
Skittering through the woods. Oh, this here says -10 there for your roll. Okay. 9.
And Echo's got a 34 to hide in place.
I need to have you as a target. There we go. Alright, so that's a -14 on my perception roll.
How do I put the -10 in there?
The modifier, the modifier
okay,
about the bottom left-hand side, put -10.
That's a box that you should really get used to use. It's very.
I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but it definitely worked the second time I tried.
Okay. All right, moving on down the list. All right. So we got a -10 on my perception check here. That's a DC. Oh, I rolled pretty good there.
Well, I feel like my
DC of an 11. Lincoln. All right. Did you move? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't calculate it at that range. Okay. That's -16. That makes it a 5. I gotcha. I fucking rolled a 5. All right. So
I feel like
plowing through the woods.
a negative through the stealth.
Ronan.
Oh boy.
Moving now on up.
Oh yeah, negative through the woods.
Oh,
I'm just.
all right.
Nice.
65 feet away, so -12 on this check.
Well, all you have to do is beat a -5.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Do you have a -6?
All right, so everybody but who's the one I didn't hear? Relic?
No, Relic did the thing.
Yeah.
I should
Relic.
be.
There's no one missing.
No. Who did that? Who? Everybody, you guys know who was heard.
Stealth of an 8.
Right?
Oh.
Um.
Yeah,
Ghost
Ghost's got a
sorry.
9. Echo isn't
No, you heard me.
heard, probably.
Yeah. There was somebody. I know. I heard pretty much everybody but one person. So,
Probably a coastal.
I'm just trying to backtrack the check here. Also was a 9.
It's either a Coastal or Relloc. Reloc's a little farther away.
I rolled a 21, but it was a 9. Yeah, Coastal got away. Okay, so I'm just going to take some pop shots at you guys.
Coastal's behind me anyway, so you wouldn't see it.
Do we get total concealment though?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Right. Shot at Relic. As a potential hit. I'll let you guys roll your own concealment, okay? So go ahead and roll the D100. If it's under 50, it's a miss.
Damn it.
Okay. Wow. You know what? Let me just double check that. 19 KC hit you. Yes, okay.
Can I see who shot me?
It's coming from the out there in the woods. It's just like really just random shots.
It's random firing.
I rolled really well on that one, I will say.
Any range increments? He's
No.
90 feet away.
Well, these rifles,
And with the.
I think they have a. What's the range increment on these rifles? Let me You guys look into that.
I want to say 80 off the top of my head.
I'm trying
Give me a second.
to lawyer.
17?
Your relic.
Well, what is 17? 17 will still hit him, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
Play this loot. Alright, Lincoln gets shot at with a... Oh my god, I rolled the same exact number. Roll your concealment.
It's 90 feet.
Ronan. Okay.
Oh yeah!
Oh, gets away. Ooh, 19 on the die against Ronan. Make your concealment check, sir. Oh, just clips you, just like misses you, hits the leaves all around you.
There's anything I can do, it's roll low.
That's it. Okay. Round of shots get fired. And they're also going to move in.
Sorry, I have stationary on, so I actually get an extra 5 feet of movement.
One. Okay. They are moving in. And the alarms are ringing. Round 2. Rylock.
What?
You're in like weird space.
I'm just wondering if I spray and pray. I'm going to. I'm gonna not.
No
move.
time for thinking.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stand there, and if I see someone coming into range, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay, Kosla.
Sir, did you do damage to me, or did
Oh, I
do
did not. Thank you. Oh, crap. How did I forget that? It's the most fun part of my job. 2 points. Already deducted.
All right. Side note: I have no stamina.
I have half stamina gun, because we were just in combat, so we never got to rest or anything.
So, Kosla is going to keep fleeing and is going to have Echo keep hiding there to, report if there's some number of things coming into the woods after us, and go ahead and activate that motion tracker with its action instead of doing anything else.
Uh-huh. 5 on the stealth check. Okay. I believe they are unaware of your presence as well. So this is going to be a minus 14 on my check. Minus 14. I rolled a 1. Total of a 1.
Huzzah.
You are undetected. All right. And you turn on your little motion tracker. That will detect movement out to 60 feet if it approaches. Lincoln is moving.
I am going to continue running, and I am at a whopping 2 stealth check.
Alright, I got a minus 16 on the check. Oh, baby! Net roll of a 0.
There you go.
Get lucky with this jungle.
Now, this is what kind of terrain?
This is heavy terrain.
So it
Jungle
does not.
terrain?
We don't have the ability to run in this.
No, absolutely.
No sprinting.
Alright then.
Okay, passing it. Ronan. You guys notice the little crowns that appear now? His head's, whose turn it is.
Crowns where?
Will be a token? No? Maybe I'm the one that sees it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see those.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to go that 30 feet. I'm going to
It's a minus 14 on my perception check.
roll a terrible stealth check. Hey,
Oh,
look
a
at that.
net of a 5 on the... No, sorry. Wait, why did my... Oh, it didn't subtract the number. That's annoying. So it's a minus 14. I rolled a total of a 21, so that's a 7. You are found out.
No!
Okay. that's it for you guys? Alright, they're gonna fire. So the other one that wasn't... Oh, wait, no. Lincoln is not heard.
That is correct.
Kosla is not heard, but Relok and Ronan were heard.
Yep.
Okay. First shot, Relok. Pow! Man, I'm rolling hot, baby. 20 on the 20 total.
Miss.
Oh! Second shot at Ronan. Still in short range. Oh, that's finally I rolled something under a 10. That's a miss. Don't worry about the throw. Hey, would have missed you anyway. All right.
I just rolled limited.
Oh, sorry, I skipped. Relok, round 3. Oh, did Echo not move?
Nope.
No, he's
Echo stayed in
Okay.
place.
Okay, Echo is staying there because
how many things
now
have
that
fallen.
once the 15 feet marker gets hit, she can spot one of possible others. But most definitely there's a person there. I'm not sure how much information it can relay on that person.
Yeah. I just figured it could at least give, number.
Okay, well it sees 1 for sure.
Alright.
What's Echo's stealth?
Echo's stealth, there was a 28 this last round.
Okay. Just gonna roll a straight check there. -2. That is I'm freaking rolling it up. 21 perception, so never mind. Okay, you beat me.
Wait, should Relok be... Oh, you're moving again. Never mind.
Damn, Echo's stealthy.
Well, if it's
Blended
still
right in
got
there.
that extra plus 10.
Saved him, that's for sure. Because I rolled a 19 on the die. Whose turn is it now? Relok. Yeah. Oh, you're moving? Okay.
And there's my self-rook.
Oh, boy.
What'd you roll there? -6. This is awesome. Alright, I have a -16 on the check.
How much of a minus are you taking per 10 feet?
2. -4.
Well, I was -6, so...
Battle of the negatives. Alright, you are discovered. Kosla.
Alright, gonna try to keep moving. Still gonna keep Echo hidden in place for now.
Okay. Ooh, -18 on the perception.
But, only gotta beat a -4.
Oh man, I rolled a oh my god, that's hilarious. I rolled a net of a -4.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1. Oh, boy.
Okay, and
There's no critical.
Echo's got a 33.
No critical
Yeah,
fail.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling it for that. That's impossible. Lincoln?
Yep, I'm going to be moving.
I don't think Echo really needs to continue to make stealth checks unless it's moving.
Alright.
Yeah, it's going to be its base. They don't see it. They're not going to see it unless it does something to trigger being seen.
It's just sitting there as my lookout for now, and if we get caught, maybe we can hit from both sides.
Alright, stealth check of a 2. Man, you guys are rolling so bad on the stealth checks.
But you got to move me first.
Oh, but you do have a -10. I'm sorry. So yeah, there is that. Okay. Remember, you can take a
Wait a minute,
you can take a 0 penalty by moving half your normal speed as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but what's their penalty right now for me?
Right now, their penalty is going to be -20. Oops. -10. Alright.
Alright, let's just do normal speed and see how that goes.
Alright. Yeah, I'm giving you options here. This is kind of like a, little game mode. Alright, so no penalty. That's pretty good. Alright, -14 on the check.
There you go.
Kind of creeping a little quieter. Yep, I got -8. You're invisible. Alright. So, we got targets are who again? I know Relok. I'm just gonna make that attack on Relok. Still short range. Okay, that's I rolled an 18 on the die, so roll your concealment. Oh, it takes a shot. He's getting into wounds. Wow, big 3 points of damage. Relok takes a hit. Just enough scar to end. Who else was visible there? I believe, come on, speak up.
It's Ronan.
You know who you are. Ronan, that's it? Everybody else was good? Alright.
Alright, that's a lie. Ronan is not visible. Koswa and Lincoln both for that.
Oh, yep, I got a 21 on the total, so roll a...
You haven't rolled below like a 20.
I've been rolling really high on these, man. This is great. I'm finally... I haven't been able to roll well at all since this whole thing started.
Yeah, that's 21 even with the distance penalty.
There is no range penalty for Ronan. 75 feet.
And cover...
Okay, for some reason I was comparing that 21 to that 20 stealth I saw him roll. I was like, wait, what?
Are they giving you a minus for the mist?
There's no minus. That's concealment. They're just firing in your general area. They hear you. You guys are making a ruckus. Oh no, wait. Ronan was invisible. Ronan didn't get hit. What are you talking about?
That's what I said.
That's why I thought that 21 was compared to the stealth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so who else got shot at? Jesus Christ! I gotta go through this thing.
Koswa and Lincoln. I just literally said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't get spotted. I've been invisible.
You have a...
Yeah, I rolled a -10 for Lincoln.
Oh, you're...
Yeah.
Alright, Ronan, I missed. I'm just gonna roll them at the attacks as it happens next time. I'll be in charge of this. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's just keep moving. Relok. Oh, and they're gonna creep in some more.
Can I fire back in a spray like they have?
Absolutely, yeah.
I move 15 feet. Take my stealth check. And then with no negative, right?
Right. Echo spots 2 people in the group now.
Okay, at least 2 after us.
They're in heavy armor.
And I shoot into the brush with my leap. I don't know, just roll it?
Yep. That's a miss. Alright. -16.
Fuck this game.
-16 on the perception to hear you. Alright. They don't hear you, but they clearly hear the laser shot. Give me a stealth check with a -20.
Wait, for a laser?
It's for any attack.
Oh.
If you fire from concealment, you can make a stealth check.
Okay, then -20, so -4?
I mean, they have a -16 of this check, so...
I'm a -4.
Did you make the check?
I already did. It was the first thing I did. I did a stealth check. I rolled 17.
That was
instead of
broken.
-1. You want me to do? Okay, you want me to do that?
Yeah, you have to do another one after you shoot. All right, I rolled a -8 on my perception check. You still win.
No. That's
You didn't put the minus in there.
I didn't put the -20 in there. Sorry.
All right, so they know where you are. Coastline.
All right, just gonna
Generally.
sneak back at half speed. Not gonna waste ammo shooting things I can't even see. And
at
leave Echo there for now.
definitely invisible.
Move the combat tracker tracking.
All right, Lincoln.
Redlock, do you know if you were the recipient of any of my inspiring boosts last week? Last time we played?
I've been given nothing.
All right, then so I'm gonna look at Relic and be like, "Keep going, we're almost in the clear." And
hold on a second. Has Relok taken damage in the last round?
yeah, he just got shot.
Oh, he did. Okay, I don't remember when it was. Okay.
So you get back 7 stamina points, and
Forgive my interruption.
what?
I forgive my interruption. Sorry.
The words? And then I'm gonna move my regular speed as a move action with no penalty to my stealth check.
All right. Yeah, now you guys are at a good distance. You can start to do it now. Minus 22 on this check. Impossible. I won't be able to beat it. Okay. Next up is Ronan.
You said every attack they can see? Like,
They will be able to attempt to make a free perception check to determine your location.
it's the same with my Star Knife then? Even though it doesn't make it.
No, I will say the Star Knife does not qualify as that. It's not a fire alarm. It's a throat weapon.
We should really know how far that can go.
But you don't really. I mean, no, I guess I would say that you can hear them pretty clearly. They're not trying to make stealth checks.
Screw it, I'll do the double move again. Skill. Hey.
What do we got here? Oh, I thought that was an attack. Okay.
No. Double
Alright.
move. Stealth minus 10.
Doing it, taking a gamble. Minus 20 on the stealth check. This might pay off. And a net roll of a 1. Okay. So, who was discovered there? Relok was again? Because he fired? No.
I think he was.
No, they saw me. Because I rolled a 1 on my stealth after I fired.
Right.
Yes.
Right, that's correct. Alright, so they're gonna shoot again. Pow, 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 pow. Everybody else is stealthed out. What do I got there? Oh my god, finally? Really? Okay, a 10. I rolled a 10 total. So a miss. Yes. The streak is broken!
I know you
No longer
live
my
that.
punching bag. What the hell?
I know you live that can reach the top shelf life most of the time, but maybe keep your head down.
Pow, 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 pow. Shots. Okay, take it away. Round 5 of Jungle Retreat.
I do the same thing again.
You're gonna move back again and keep shooting.
Yep. I'm that guy.
All right, do it. You still okay.
Fuck my life.
3. Yes, thank you.
Fuck it, I'm done.
You're just giving this to me, man. Alright, minus 20 on the perception. Oh. I rolled a 4 and I still beat you.
I rolled a 1 with minus 20. You pretty
Well,
much
I
had
had a
to roll-
minus 16, so it wasn't like that far off. But I beat you, so they will be firing at you. I'm just going to resolve the attack immediately. Why am I waiting? 15. Oh, 100 feet away. 13. Does a 13 hit your KAC?
No, it
I believe
doesn't.
it does. Oh, it does not. Okay, it bounces off your armor. Okay. Keep going. If you are currently stealth, I will say at this distance, as long as you continue to move at a normal speed with no penalty, you're pretty safe. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. This is a fantastic time to just keep creeping away, maybe even getting a little distance from our big, loud, laser shooting distraction.
What do we got here?
We've got 10 stealth and a 9 visible drone.
At this range, they're not going. As long as you move your normal speed, you're not going to be required to really roll stealth checks.
All right.
This is just too much. This is just too much interference and noise.
All right. Gonna creep away and see if they keep following or if more soldiers show up to reinforce them.
Yeah, Echo has reported that they have not moved. They stay there. They're not.
All right. And if the badge isn't going off, that means no one else is coming to join them.
Correct. There's at least nothing within 60 feet approaching. Lincoln, are you moving?
Yep.
Is that all you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, you can do 30 feet of movement, right?
Not in double movement.
Yeah, you can do
Or, I
double
mean,
move.
yeah, but you still have to do stealth check then, right?
No.
I thought you said if we do normal movement, you're safe.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I'm contradicting this up. Okay, you're right. I forgot it's the double. It's the half movement also. Okay, Ronan.
I'll just do that.
Alright. Rella.
Fine, I will do my half movement and stop shooting.
Alright, well, you have to make a stealth check. They are aware of you.
10.
Okay. I have a minus 20. It's 110 feet, so minus 22. Negative 16. All right.
If we just assume that we're going to do nothing but, our regular movement, is it safe to assume combat is over?
you're not being shot at any longer. That's for sure. They're not out to waste ammunition. Echo can report in that they're just talking amongst themselves right now. There's looks to be 4 of them. One of them looks to be an older one. He's got a whip and a sidearm pistol, and he seems to be kind of giving orders to the other 3, who look to be, more subordinate, of course. Obviously, you cannot understand what they're saying, but they're kind of just talking amongst themselves now. And eventually, someone, talking on the radio and things like that, and then they'll eventually head back to out of view.
Okay, so I would say we're going to need to plan fairly quickly for what we're going to do now, because I think there's approximately a 170% chance that there are about to be retributions against the colonists.
That was always going to happen. The moment we killed anyone.
Well, yes, but there was the question of when. Now we know the when, I think, is very soon.
So are you guys gonna keep going into the jungle, or
I don't know about anybody else, but I think we need to go. I need to go heal for
lick some wounds?
I believe we do need to
What happened to your mouse? What happened to Dr.
Get some-
Mouse?
distance and recover slightly.
You guys lost your doctor?
Doctor.
I assume that he slipped away into a hole somewhere following his genetic memory. He's probably fine.
We'll say that if none of you guys have a med kit, that there's a med kit in, I've read that or something.
Let me see.
Does anybody have a med kit?
I think I had a helium serum at one time.
I'm not actually carrying a med kit right now. I was buying gear for 2. I do have some medical skills. I'm not quite as good at it as Greg.
Yeah, I know. I definitely do not have a med kit.
Okay, well, I'll let you guys figure this out. Because
I said we just walk away till we.
the alarm is now off.
Yeah, I think
And
the first order of business
all very quiet.
is to get a little bit of distance into the woods, try to catch our breath for a few minutes.
I think we're fair distance in already.
We're only 135 feet in.
Yeah.
150 feet.
Do we continue to Madeline's?
Let's move south while we're walking away, kind of thing, and then we can be closer to the fucking battles or whatever.
I would think that Madeline's is probably the worst place to be trying to re-enter the colony right now if they're still dealing with the bodies.
Well, Madeline's was near the bodies.
Yeah, it was. Madeline's was where we were going when we ran into the patrol.
Yeah,
but
we
then-
were still pretty far north of it.
Yeah, like we were.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking we were coming out of the woods and hit the patrol, not going into them.
Where B was is where we ended up killing the guy, and Madeline's is way farther. So it's that
Madeline's
L-shape.
that L shape, yeah.
That's right. I had the order of events mixed up in my head.
Yeah, and there could be a med kit at Madeline's place. Maybe, possibly. Wink, wink. Did we actually make it there?
No. You got intercepted right in that little, right where you guys were, pretty much.
We were going there, and we got shit happened.
So, yeah. Continue on to that place. I don't know. Some people could take a 10-minute rest or 20, whatever it is.
Oh yeah. We're gonna use resolve points. Now's a good time.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I want to use my resolve points yet. I only have 3, so I'm sure Relic doesn't have a lot either.
Alright. So, you guys rest for about 10 minutes.
Yes. Very much yes.
We don't have anybody that can heal us HP wounds, right?
I don't have a med kit on me.
And our healer is MIA. Motherfucker.
Yep. And we don't have a Swiss Army. We don't have a Swiss Army operative.
Well, that wouldn't do the trick either without the right tools.
Alright. Just for shits and giggles, give me one more stealth check.
Oh shit.
To get to Madeline's land. Just for laughs. Just for a good...
All right.
Oh, man.
There's that.
I thought you rolled a 1. Oh, no, you
I
did.
thought I rolled a 1 too.
Oh, I did roll a 1.
Echo rolled a 1.
I mean, it's still better than Reloc, but I rolled a 1.
It's not a high bar to overcome as far as stealth goes. I'm 11 feet tall.
Yeah. You're not subtle.
Well, for some reason or other, you are not. There are no patrols in that immediate area. Those of you with any sort of military training would know that that's a basic reinforced like areas. When these kind of attacks happen, you don't go chasing guerrilla fighters in the jungle.
Go to the strongholds, the garrison.
That's the way a military unit, would operate. But it'd be logical. So maybe a lesson learned there. Hit and run may work to your advantage rather than duking it out. It's different ways to approach the situation. And as running out in the open is not always a bad idea either, because there is only a 20-foot, or what was it? 30 foot in some areas. Limit to visibility. Did I miss anybody? Everybody's there, right? Okay.
It's going.
I'm just putting you guys like at the edge of the woods. I'll let you guys move yourself to where you think you'd be.
That's as good a place as any.
I feel like I would be a little bit further back behind the short people. Because I'm so good at being
put yourself there, yeah, okay. Alright. This private residence consists of 2 connected prefabricated modules, rather than just one. Although there is a separate entrance to each module. One of the entrances is painted with an elaborate cityscape in gold. Above the words, "All are welcome before the master of the first vault." The other one has a small sign reading "Private Business." Each entrance has a keypad next to the door. The building looks to be well maintained, but the lights are out, and it has this like general air of abandonment.
You know, for devout Abaddon, I'm not actually sure which one of those signs is more religious.
Good point. You can see where the doors are marked.
Yeah, and I see there's a pin labeled Administrator's Module.
Yeah, I made these little pins, so you guys can use them as reference points. A few of the areas have them. This is cool, I can do this too. Wow! I'm gonna start using the chat more. It's kind of neat. Well, hello. You guys are in control of the scene right now.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to bring another patrol in the area.
I would think that probably the private quarters are more likely to have anything that we actually care about. I mean, if he bothered to separate his all are welcome from his private business, his files are probably stored in the private business. That sound right to everyone else?
Yeah, it seems
Sounds
about right.
good. Sounds good to me.
You guys are so quiet right now.
So,
I do what I want.
I mean, being very quiet sounds good. And we should be very, very
I guess
quiet
this is
on the
like
way up
you
to
guys
that door.
Oh, you're really immersed right now. Yeah, you should be whispering.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for you guys to open the door before I leave the bushes. Mostly because I'm not very sneaky.
I'm
All right.
definitely on edge
So-
right now, worried about the patrols. I'm gonna make a perception check.
Well, you've got that motion tracker. Is it
Yeah.
still on?
It stays on for an hour. It should still be on. My question is, which of these doors is which?
The southern one is the private entrance.
Okay, and that is the one I think we should be going to. I could send Echo up ahead because it is the sneakiest and, has got the motion detector badge on it. To warn us if something's coming 60 feet away so we can skedaddle while we still have fog cover.
That works.
Alright,
Make it so.
gonna try to send Echo sneaking on up.
Sneaking out up through the east side of that building.
And I assume you probably want to check going with that.
Actually, let me determine if there's a patrol in the area. With my handy dandy encounter tables that I made. Patrol checks. Go. What do we got here? What do we have here? I have to modify that for alertness level, which is pretty high right now. Nothing. No.
All right. Send it on up to the door.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Yep. Skitter, skitter.
Ooh, it's got 80 feet or 40 feet movement. It's nice.
It's got a 40 feet movement and a 20-foot climb, yes.
That speed. Wow, these drones are awesome. You guys realize how useful this drone has been so far? It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have their downsides, but they certainly have some utility. For example, if it gets blown up by the 37 soldiers hiding inside of that module, we're not dead.
And it will not, succumb to interrogation. All right. Okay, nothing going on.
All right. Well, then I just want to have it post up by the door with its detector badge open and say, okay, we should be clear to move in, and Echo will tell us if we need to go backwards and start moving up.
Okay. Give me a perception check for Echo, please.
Absolutely.
Are you moving up as well? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else going up?
Yeah, seems clear, absolutely.
Yeah, as before. And if anything's approaching in 60 feet, should be really easy to notice.
Sorry, I'm back. Stomach is acting up.
Uh-oh. You got poops?
I do! But I've been listening to everything you guys been talking about.
What a trooper. Not like my brother, the wimp.
What a bitch. And that gay cowboy.
Let's see here. I need to make a, actually, it's not a, never mind. Echo has, the motion tracker. Oh, yeah, no, something is approaching within 60 feet.
Right.
Ming, 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 ming. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, everyone back into the woods. Something's coming. Echo, stay put and engage camouflage circuits.
Okay, and with that 15 perception, Echo can identify it as a drone flying parallel to, initially towards and now no longer towards, though. It stopped blinking towards, but Echo could hear it. Looks like it's kind of just going parallel. It's now
Parallel to...
well, yeah, I'll put a marker down. It's just alright. So initially it was like...
Okay, I see what you're saying with direction there.
Okay, so initially it was like... Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me unmask some stuff here. Just go like this. There we go. All right. So yeah, Echo detected it out here, approaching, got to about here, and then is now moving in this path.
All right.
And now it is gone.
Okay. After waiting a second for it to go away, then I'd like to keep moving up to the door to this thing and see if we can get it open and get inside.
Were you moving, Relog?
I did, and then I moved back. With everyone else when he said something was coming.
My clumsy ass is gonna stay here until it goes. Are there any windows on this side of this modular thing?
No windows.
The joys of living in a shipping container.
Hey man, I've seen shipping containers with windows before.
Well, Breda had some in hers.
Well, this is the cozy model, not the scenic model. Because, well, it's hard to see the scenery here.
Okay. So yeah, it looks clear for the moment, at least.
All right, scamper on up towards the door to this thing.
Lincoln moving out. Well,
Yep,
okay.
I will follow suit.
I've already predetermined how many rounds are going to pass before I check to see if there's another patrol. Sometimes it's, depending on what's going on, it could be up to like 6 rounds, maybe more, maybe less.
I can sprint, right? Sprint!
I'll let you move a little bit less than that because you can't sprint in the freaking woods. Alright. I'm making you guys spin around. Okay, so you get to the front door.
Yeah. And I'm guessing this thing's probably locked.
Yes, it is locked up, and it's got like tape on it, like "Do not enter" kind of tape.
I'm less worried about the tape and more worried about trying to jimmy that keypad. Get this thing open. I mean, the keypad is still powered, right? The lights aren't out because it's been disconnected from the grid or anything?
There is no power to the keypad. You can make an engineering check.
Yes, I can. I even brought my assistant, which will try to assist me, because it has a skill module.
No, this is
for
not
that purpose.
Okay, this is just like a passive check.
Gotcha. Knowledge kind of check.
Yeah. Okay. Clearly, the power's been cut from this whole module.
All right. Would it be possible to try to, say, hook that keypad up to a spare battery or something to get it powered, or maybe to manually,
with
disengage the physical lock?
With that engineering check, you also know that these modules, these habitat modules, you've packed enough of them and examined the specs on them. You've transported like a majority of these actually to this colony. You know that they do have auxiliary power that you could access, and that would obviously require an engineering check.
Well,
to
auxiliary power?
to modules.
That would do. That would do the trick. I would like to try to do that.
What's everybody else doing?
While he's doing that, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna draw my pistol. Just kind of keep an eye out for any incoming patrols. Kind of be ready to lay down some covering fire if needed.
Okay, so 20 feet out. Right now,
I'm hiding
visibility.
behind the edge.
Visibility right now is limited to 20 feet.
Ooh, that's even shorter.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, our warning system is at 60.
That is helpful. Ding. Nothing going on with the checks just yet, and the colony is very quiet still. It's like they're kind of maybe discussing on what to do.
Deciding who to murder, yes.
Yes, like how best to retaliate. Maybe
possibly filling out forms regarding it. Does anyone now know how thick the bureaucracy of Aslanti occupation is?
Mr. Top Nut guy is probably, tapping his fingers together, trying to come up with an interesting way to punish somebody.
Well, that's a soothing thought. But
like, what's
I think it he is a bit cynical if our plan is to get him to expend all of his spells on colonists and then storm the garrison. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
How many can he blow up? Yeah. All right. Have you made... Okay, so you're making a perception check. Did you make that engineering check just now? That was your...
I did. That is a 28 to try to
That's very
restore
good.
power.
All right. Well, that most certainly restores power to the... it was a DC 18, so you cleared it quite well in half the time, actually.
That helps.
Yes.
But I don't believe we have the password to open this door, so...
and you now have a ping on your echo ping. Just
from which direction? Same direction.
You don't know, actually. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have really said that. Oh no, but Echo made the perception check, so that was good.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell you what direction. You just bing. It just flashes red when something approaches within 60 feet.
Shh! Something's close. Something's coming. Everyone,
You
get your
can
heads
all
down.
give me perception checks for this round. Is Ronan going around the bend like that? That's what he's doing?
Yeah. Perception, I'm actually somewhat decent.
Rip.
I still roll like shite, though.
No. I'm not on top of this right now, perception-wise.
Well, it's a DC 5.
I am on top of this right now.
No, wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. But it's -6, so DC 11.
Hey, 12.
I did not notice.
And Lincoln got 11, too.
Yep.
Okay. So those of you that got 12, hear it coming from down the road. Actually here, sorry. As it approaches at the 55 mark there. Doom, 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 doom. People in obviously heavy armor walking down.
Obviously more than one?
Yes.
Okay.
Not 100, but, possibly.
It looks like...
Who rolled really high in the perception? Anybody? No. You guys did not roll high enough to be able to identify much more.
So around
I
the
stick
side
my
where
head around the
Ronan
corner and get them to come.
looks...
Motion towards.
Yeah, there's... It looks like bushes and stuff around where Ronan is to hide in.
Some shrubbery.
Because I like the idea of hiding in some shrubbery right now.
Maybe not shrubbery for Rella.
Yeah.
Okay. The console has power now as well, just so you know.
Is it obviously visibly lit up?
You might have to disconnect that before you go again.
That is why I ask. If I can flip an off switch before running.
Yeah, it's got like an off switch. I'll say that would be like a swift action. That's fine.
Okay. Because I'd like to do that and
But
try to move over sneakily to hide in some shrubs.
Still up though, so they're on in full blast right now. It's one of those dudes.
Well, damn it.
Alright. So if you're taking full movement, give me a stealth check at a -10. Otherwise,
okay, that is 2 half moves, so.
okay. Just give me a stealth check flat out then.
Alright, and Echo should only be going to there.
Man, this is turn into a stealth game. Okay.
Whew, that's not great.
I loaded the wrong character for this game.
All right, pretty bad on that check. Okay.
Yeah, this time I can be the problem.
Who's next? Who else is moving?
I did not move.
Okay. Remember, it's 20 feet visibility. Lincoln's moving.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to give him a stealth check? That's going to be -6. You guys are still close enough to the jungle where it's creating enough noise. That's working to your advantage. -6. Ooh, nice roll. All right, cleared that one. Echoes skedaddling. Ronan's not moving. Is that right?
I'm not moving.
Okay. So you are not required to make a stealth check.
Thank God.
Neither is Relok. Okay. Well, they did not hear you guys, so they're going to continue. Here. Let's see. 30 feet. 25 feet. Oh my God. And they.
I can just see relics facing the canister. They can't see me because I can't see them.
Barely. You could definitely relic see their forms kind of through the mist. And they are gone for now. Alright, continuing on.
Okay, gotta flip this back on and get this door open.
Stay where I'm at.
Hallelujah, I didn't move.
Yeah, no kidding, right? When he had him walking over there, I was like, oh, well, there's no way they don't see that giant 11-foot beast standing next to a building.
If I don't move, they think I'm a tree.
just holding a couple branches.
Put your
Wait,
put your hands over your eyes.
is your whole disguise leaves glued to your helmet?
Maybe. Well, you're the one who disguised them. You should know.
That wasn't me, that was Lincoln.
Alright.
He looks fabulous.
That's the problem. Fabulous draws attention. Do you not understand clubs? I thought mammals understood clubs.
Alright, so you rip out your hacking tools.
Yeah.
Hacking tools, yeah. Okay.
I have got a custom rig
Oh, that's right.
that serves the purpose of hacking tools.
And how is
So
that
I'm gonna be
installed again? Remind me.
hooking up my cybernetic implant in my left arm to this keypad.
Right. All right.
So that's a computers type thing to get this open then, yes?
Yes, indeed.
Let's see if I can mess this up.
Yes, let's watch.
All right. So you got a 22 on the check. That will be sufficient.
Yeah, I was gonna say 20s aren't shit yet.
But soon.
Yep, that'll hack into it. No modules, nothing fancy. Just a simple password bypass. And that gets you in.
Alright, I will open the door. In case somebody's in there.
Oh, anybody, give me a DC religion check. Anybody, by the way? Sure.
So mysticism. Or,
Why does
well,
it
a
say
mysticism
religion?
or a culture type thing.
That's so funny. Why does it ask for a religion check? That's a typo.
Editing error, maybe?
That's hilarious. Yeah, mysticism. So, Ronan.
Yeah.
I let Ronan retcon a point in because we explained how I don't think he really understood what that skill meant. How it related to his character.
Yes.
Dummy.
Hey.
23. Alright. Yeah. Ronan, you remember reading in one of the Master's tomes about the religions of the Pact Worlds. the phrase "all are welcome before the master of the first vault" is a phrase that is a common welcome to an Abedaran chapel. That's it.
Everybody wipe your boots before you go in.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of
Wipe
going
your
in,
boots
who's
in.
going in?
I'm going in first.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get shot by a cannon or something.
I'm not
All right.
fond of that sound you're making.
Ronan, as you step into the room, you hear a click as the pressure pad is pushed in as you step on the ground. Give me a reflex save. Fun stuff. Suddenly, the entire room shakes
A reflex save?
as you are blasted
I'm not that now.
a torrent of sonic energy.
Not Sonic. 18 on the reflex.
Ooh, 18 on the reflex. That is good enough to reduce the damage in half. So you drop to the ground and cover your ears, avoiding. I rolled a 1 on one of the damage. That's sad. But I got 2 5s, so you would have taken 11 points of damage.
So half
But
that?
now you only take 5.
Hey.
But
Do I get entropy for this now?
I don't know. Did you take damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't know how this worked because we're technically not in combat.
That's silly. If you take damage, that's silly. The universe doesn't care if you're in combat or not. It's
No,
you take
but I mean,
damage.
when I'm out of combat, my entropy goes away.
Right.
So
well,
maybe
it's going to fade
something-
away in like 6 seconds or something.
Okay.
I mean, it's use it or lose it immediately. Shit. All right. Yeah. So that happened.
How far away?
And you know what? Actually, everybody that was in that area has to make one.
So that would also be Coastland Echo, I think.
Yeah, was
Is
Lincoln
Lincoln
up
far
there
enough
too?
away to get out of it? He's kind of off to the side. I don't know how big it is.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's
really
a blast effect, so it shoots out the door and a cone. Echo, take 11 points of damage. Do you want me to drag it on him?
I got it. Supplied.
All right. Did you, Ronan? Did you take the hit points off?
I did.
Okay. I should have just dragged it on you guys. 22. Okay. Go ahead and take 5 points off your HPs. If you guys, both you guys, 22 twins. All right. Yeah. So that was a thing that just happened. The interior. Contains several simple benches and an altar bearing Abedar's holy symbol of a golden key. Pretty obvious. It says to ask. You guys can make checks, but it's like you've been around this symbol long enough to be able to recognize it. The chapel has been thoroughly searched, it looks like. But things don't look too thrown out of place.
I thought we went through the private door, not the always welcome door.
Oh, you guys went through the... That's right, I'm sorry. You did, you're right, my bad. Okay.
There's still a trap?
I mean, it's... you've seen the chapel. Right. The interior of Madeline's residence is in disarray and has been searched. Okay.
But
The trap is the trap in this one or the other one?
Yeah, no, the trap was in the interior of his residence.
If I know Madeline, she always has a med kit in a hollow spot in the floor.
Now you're hacking the system. Now you try to hack the system, right? Let's see here. Yeah, it's just a simple bed, a desk. The drawers are all taken out and emptied. Everything's knocked over. The mattresses are lifted off the frame and torn up. The room has most certainly been thoroughly searched. Just scattered papers everywhere. About, random reports, the goings on in the colony. Things that you would expect to see in an administrator's office / residence. It's broken off into several chambers. There's the bedroom, and then you see the office area. That's just got everything has been upturned, and it's just a bloody mess. Not a bloody mess, but a mess. I guess I said bloody.
Got it. A mess that, as far as we can tell, doesn't have any fluids that are supposed to be internal, but is still probably not hygienic entirely.
There's a separate entrance out of the office that leads, through and into the next module, which would be the chapel area.
Hey guys, check on the floor before you walk in there.
We probably also need to...
He has a large dining room. You guys have been actually in here. You dined in this place, if you recall.
That's why I know
we had the supper.
Yeah.
That's why I know where the med kit is.
The couple of us that were here, at least.
Give me a...
Did we close the door behind us, or did the door get blown off by the sonic?
There is a 25% chance that medkit is here. Really.
Yay.
So roll under a 25 and
Dude, you want me to?
yes.
Oh. I am the master at rolling low.
I mean, yeah.
Boom.
Oh shit! You bastard.
Well, that will come in handy.
You found a medkit.
Hey.
You can find it on the items and just take it. You don't need me to set it up to you.
All right. No, but who's actually can use the med kit? I'll give it to that person.
It's in the bathroom, behind the wall, behind the door. I mean.
I'm assuming that's Akosla?
I am probably the best one at using it if Grick isn't here, I guess. Only because, some training and intelligence.
I do have medicine too. I'm a +5 medicine.
Okay. I am a bit better than that.
I was going to say, like I said, master at rolling low, so someone else should probably...
Well, and it's a hard roll to try to treat deadly wounds, so I would appreciate your assistance when we get somewhere safe and try to do that.
It takes 1 minute to do that, I believe, right? It doesn't take that
10, I think.
I don't... that's
Is it
what
1?
I originally thought, but then I remember reading it was 1. Let me look it up real fast. I mean, you guys can actually look it up on your skills. You can click the skill. It's all there.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time I was wrong.
Let's see. Actually, no, wait. I forgot this.
Yep, 1 minute. You are correct.
Okay, yeah. I think so. It gives you... They did that so you could do a few of them during a 10-minute rest, probably. Without having to extend 10-minute rests.
All right, line up. Who's first?
Well, I would suggest we toss this place for anything else, and, because that big sonic blast might have been loud, we might not want to stick around and do our...
Yeah, is Echo's sensors... Did anybody...
I'm actually moving patrols around on the map while you guys are doing stuff.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about a ping from Echo yet, but I don't think we should dawdle here.
Oh, Echo's out there. Okay.
I just want to search the room. I know you said it was thoroughly ransacked, and I'm gonna try to look around and see maybe if I notice a crescent moon anywhere. I know a lot of time everybody focuses on the key for Abdul Core, but wondering maybe if they might have missed something by not looking for that little crescent moon. See maybe if there's something here hiding.
What do you mean by that? I'm lost on that.
If you look at the symbol for Abdul Core, there is a crescent moon inside the key.
Oh, this sounds like some Illuminati level stuff we're getting into.
I like the way you think.
Whatever, man. If she's trying to hide something top secret that, in case of a crisis, she needs to fly
there's
people
nothing like that stands out. That would be nice if it was, but nothing.
I'm still giving you a goddamn perception check. 19, baby.
You will take my perception and you will tell me I find nothing.
That's right.
Sorry, Indiana Jones.
That was more national treasure style, if I were to say.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna throw a couple words together. Bang! That's where it is.
You guys.
Cool. How the hell did I wind up over there?
I don't know. You guys are in there, right? I mean, you guys aren't at the edge anymore. You're exploring the area.
Yeah, we're inside now.
Okay. Yeah, there's not much else to see here, unfortunately.
Is that just on Madeline's private side, or is that on...
Yes, you haven't gone into the chapel, which I'll now describe, since I'm assuming you're just going to walk in there. Next.
After we look at the floor.
The chapel is connected to Madeline's chambers by a door that easily opens. It contains several simple benches and an altar bearing Abadar's holy symbol, the golden key. The chapel has obviously also been searched, but doesn't look to be particularly well searched. Things are not as upturned as in the previous rooms. Yeah, I mean, that's all you see in here. Of course, I'm sure you want to make perception checks to search.
Yes, I was going to search for their key.
Look for the key, man.
Boom.
The key.
I will try to help look for that too.
Nat 20, baby.
I will not beat that.
Okay.
I will not beat that either.
All right, so Lincoln is walking over by the altar, tracing his hand over the engravings, and kind of focuses on that maybe crescent moon area, and pushes down on it, and he hears a click.
It's a trap!
Oh yeah, make a reflex save. No, you hear a click, and as the little crescent moon maybe drops a bit, a little button, and a little hidden drawer slides open in the altar.
And what's inside the drawer?
Put your hand in it.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
You reach in, and it's a very slim niche. It's not very large, but there's a data pad inside.
Okay, we should take that and crack it off-site.
What if it gives us more clues about something in here?
Oh, damn it! Give me that thing.
Yeah, I immediately
not have a lot of time.
to a close look.
Let's talk to Echo. What does Echo say? Is there anything closed?
Or coming?
Yes. In fact, there is.
Did we close the door again? Or was the door even able to close?
Echo's outside?
Echo is outside.
Okay.
Echo is still
right.
in. Yes, but I thought I might want to make Echo skitter quickly to a location, so it's still at ground level with camouflage system active.
Why wouldn't it be climbed up on top of the structure? Wouldn't that be a better spot, you think, or no?
It would be a better vantage space if there were lines of sight. I was figuring, by Pythagoras, that there would be better long-distance ground coverage from ground level with a 60-foot radius motion tracker.
Okay. All right. Yep. Someone is approaching. Bing! They just hit your 60-foot mark.
Quick! Someone go close the door.
Yes, something's coming. Let's get from what I was doing with the auxiliary power there earlier, if we close that door, would I be able to turn off the external lights from the inside on that?
Yeah, he's got like one of those panels on the wall there
Okay.
that adjust all the settings of the house.
Just wanted to make sure then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
it's not password protected or anything like that.
Anybody can do that.
I would like to.
You're in the house, you can access it. Yeah.
All right.
I would like to tell Echo to step inside and push the closed door button because it's right there.
All right. Stoop.
All right. And then I will not have to go back.
Flip the light switch and everyone just be very, very quiet.
Yeah, you relic.
Tree.
The doors are powered now, though, right?
That's why I was asking if the
you could turn off the thing.
if I would be able to turn off the lights on the keypad to go with the doors being powered, or are the doors loud when they're moving?
I mean, it would be probably. They're not the loudest thing, but they're not quiet either. They're not Star Trek quiet. They're heavy metal.
So there would be a big clang with that.
To be a clang.
Yeah. -14 on the perception check, though.
Yeah. I would say let's do it, and if anyone opens the door back up, we might need to have a shootout out of here, and it might get very ugly.
In all honesty, that sonic boom. Everybody heard that.
Okay.
I would like to go stand here with my star.
Who do you think put that there? Who do you think put that?
Yeah.
You think Madeline put that there?
Yes.
You think that's Madeline's work?
Probably not.
Welcome to my house.
Boom!
Here's some sonic energy in your face.
I don't remember that being here the last time we had dinner.
Right, whatever. Yeah, this is my private business. I mean,
Isn't that a traditional greeting?
it's a little extreme from Madeline.
Well, question. If we know there's people coming, this probably take too long to heal someone then.
Yeah, we don't have time for medical attention. That's not a thing right now.
I mean, it's safe to say that they're coming to respond to that. They probably put that.
Yeah.
And the reason it was a sonic trap, perhaps, was because it's so goddamn loud.
Yeah. I think we just need to get the hell out.
Well, I was gonna say, can't we exit the other set of doors on where, like, from
Yes,
the
absolutely.
cathedral side, and then just run into the forest?
Why? Of course, why wouldn't you be able to?
Yeah. So then
And-
why
Alright, let's do
not
that then.
do that?
Well, I am not telling you can't, or
Yeah.
I'm telling you what's happening.
That fits exactly with what I just said. If we should get the hell out of here, I think your plan is a good one. Let's do it right now.
All right, let's go.
Cheese it.
All right. Why don't you put yourselves over at the Thank you. Hustling out. You got the data pad. Echo moving too.
Yep. Got to get everyone out of here.
All right. Where are you going?
To the trees.
Yeah, let's just.
What's your objective? I mean,
I think the goal is something like this.
Wait, can we see if this one if the...
that's a good idea. Give me that. Okay.
I was gonna say, can we see if one of these other ones is open and just like scurry in that one? But I'm okay with bushing it.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Perception checks.
Yes.
Woo!
Luckily, it's a DC 5.
Ha!
Never mind.
21.
I am consistently bad at perception.
There is another group approaching from this direction.
I say the hell with it. I say we still make a beeline into the jungle. We outrun them like we did last time, and then we try to get up to
Greta's.
Bretta's stash.
I'm on board for that. BRB.
They break into the chamber. Well, into Madeline's room. You can hear the doors open up. They're shouting. You guys hustle.
Right. Yeah. Out to the woods.
To the woods. This one, we're just gonna say you guys get back to Abretta's without incident.
But barely, and lighter by several pounds of perspiration.
But it's in your journey. Let's put you up there. I'm still going to ask for perception checks.
Of course, I will give you another natural one. Kind of disappointed that I didn't.
These new icons, I don't know where the stuff is.
25! I'm a fucking human radar.
Damn you. You're 25.
I had a 25 last time, I think.
Ugh.
No, I had a 21.
Okay. Who else beat a 14?
Akosla and Echo beat a 14. Lincoln beat a 14. Ronan beat a 14. No, Ronan did not beat a 14 on that one.
All right. You successfully avoid being pickpocketed by Hobgars on your way back.
Ah!
Oh, one of the data pad.
They are they're a nuisance. They're not a nuisance because they gang up and attack people. They're a nuisance because they will straight up steal your shit. They actually have a sleight of hand score. NPCs don't have a lot of skills. It's the way they're designed. So when they do have skills, it's kind of funny. It's significant. I wanted to steal a random item. All right,
Good
so
luck.
shoo away some Hobgars, some random Hobgars, and make it back to Abretta's. What do you do now?
Should we heal people up first? Or no, let's talk to Abra first before we start doing anything. See if there's been more random house searches.
And if nothing else, figure out what we can do to help with people going to ground and not being found to be harboring dangerous guerrillas.
He's calling me a gorilla.
So we've already get you back inside, and so what the blazes was that noise? You guys are making a racket out there. Is that you shooting that laser rifle of yours, you big dolt?
No.
You trying to fight these guys? Don't do that. You'll lose. They're too organized.
So how's it been in here?
Yeah, that's not her talking. That's not me talking. That's her talking. Okay?
Yeah.
Like NPCs is my.
Yes, I understand that getting into a direct extended shootout is not a good idea, and it's not really our plan because, by my count, almost 80% of them are still alive.
That does mean 20%'s dead now, though. So our odds have just gone up.
I hope you made them suffer.
We don't have time to make them suffer.
More importantly, because 20% of them are dead, I expect that they're likely to be doing something soon, and we need to figure out what we can do about that.
I'll turn myself in, and then they can question me, and then I'll kill them. Probably not.
That sounds like it would be rejected as the third worst plan on a Saturday morning cartoon.
He says, Chatterbug also had some more information on the guy that came in from the woods about what happened to his overtrike. He ran into some sort of freak electrical storm. And he swears it felt like something slammed into him, but he couldn't tell. Thought it was maybe a lightning blast or something else, but that's how his trike crashed. And, so you may want to watch out if that's where you're headed. Anyway, did you get the tracker from
Ludvar? Yes, we did. After an infuriatingly long conversation. Why does that man not know how to touch type? Does he not know what year it is?
All right then. struggles a bit at that. Well, he's good at fixing things.
For someone who's good with his hands and stuff like that, he really sucks at that.
Guy was in a terrible chemical fire, man. Leave him alone.
No, I probably.
What'd you find out about anything? Did you get to Madeline's?
Yes, but there was a bit of a racket, so I haven't gotten a good chance to deal with the probably predictable password on his data pad, but I'm going to do that in just a second here.
All right. You actually found something, huh?
Try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Apparently the Aslanti are better at intimidation than searching.
They didn't know to look for the crescent.
Let's find out what's on that thing.
Nicolas Cage over here.
Yes, let us find out what bounty the wisdom of Nicolas Cage has brought.
Okay. The data pad is protected. It is a tier 2 computer. Or tier
that's
2. Yeah.
actually fairly fancy for a data pad.
Yeah, it is quite nice. It will take at least 2 full rounds to hack into.
That is an amount of time that I think we can spare at this point.
You know, time is not a factor right now, so that's okay. That will require, obviously, a computer's check.
Right.
But to try and bypass it, you don't have any passwords or key cards, so you get no bonuses.
No. And the computer's check I just rolled wasn't the best.
17. Oh.
I might
Luckily, there are no countermeasures.
All right, I might.
You do not succeed at.
I might be slightly shaken by the way this day has been going. Okay. Just need to calm down, step back, try this again. Unless, of course, Nicolas Cage knows any Abaddon sayings that are likely to be used as passwords by the sort of person who bolts their Abaddon temple onto their private residence.
Don't. The computers, this is not my realm. Now, if you need to look like a tree, I could help you out.
I think a bush would probably be better at my height.
All right, well, you
crack you can put your branches down now.
You crack the code to get in. And his data pad.
I brush Ronan's face with my branch.
Contains a single file. And it is a video recording.
Well, I'm going to root around for another monitor in here and a loose video cable, and we're going to watch it on the big screen because obviously this is important enough to call for it. And everyone can wait while we find that, and it will be fine.
Get the VGA cables out. All right.
Yep.
So during this, Kosla starts, running around and goes to find a way to connect the data pad to a larger screen. What is everybody else doing?
I'm looking for popcorn.
That is an excellent use of time, and I applaud your initiative.
I want to ask Bretta if there was any, if there have been any repercussions from all the alarm that we've set off.
Good question, though.
Nothing yet. I mean, no. There's been no general, muster alarm. I think.
Like an increase in.
I think whoever, it might be a little shook up. I don't know. Not expecting this. Not understanding how to deal with it. Lucky Sharu wasn't here. Otherwise, you guys would be in a lot more trouble. I didn't take this guy for much of a leader.
Well,
but he's unpredictable, so I don't know. But there's been no muster call. Oh, I meant to share this. So who's got the data pad right now? Costa, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Just drag that into your inventory.
Will do.
No, it's mine.
I mean, I can hand it to someone else later. I have it right now while I'm trying to hook it up so that we can watch this properly.
Oops, okay. What else is everybody else doing? Come on, give me something here, guys. I mean, just, even if it's nothing, just, it's something.
I clean my weapons and switch over to full charged battery.
Doesn't somebody need first aid?
I mean, technically I could use it. I mean, I only have 6 health gone, so it's not like the end of the world, but...
I recall that I have had first aid already today, so can't use that medkit to try to patch myself up. Did Relic get any first aid from Grick?
No.
I know Ronan did, but I don't remember if Relic did.
I didn't, because I didn't get hurt till that fight. Then
who can do first aid?
Literally that first fight right there.
I mean,
who can do first aid? Just don't worry about what your numbers are. If you can do first aid,
I can do first aid while he's.
2 of you can do it. 1 of you should be assisting. Not Akosla, because Akosla was hacking.
Does everybody else have first aid other than Ronan? And Surf, can you restart Sirenscape?
I think I'm the only other one.
Alright, so then Akosla.
I don't have it.
Yes,
So.
we need to start putting skills in this area is level 2. Level 3, actually.
Yeah. Oh. Hey,
so you guys should
Ronan's
checks. Did you guys roll for the first aid? Yoo-hoo!
Oh.
Well, are you going to let Akosla and myself do it?
Alright. Yeah. I didn't roll because you said not Akosla, because Akosla.
No, I'm sorry. But then I walked that back. I was like, yes, then of course. I was just making sure everybody was.
Okay.
Alright, let me throw my medicine out there.
Not gonna do the trick.
Okay, no
Okay.
hit point.
Yes.
Hit points.
It's a hard check at low level.
I couldn't even do an assist. That sucks.
Neither can I.
It is a hard check at low level. That's what med patches are good for. Give you that plus 10 when you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't work for this one, but they're great for treating poison in a hurry.
They don't work for treat deadly wounds?
No, they're for,
What?
for first aid, for stopping bleed or stopping someone from, bleeding out, or for treating disease or poison.
Really?
But they're super fast, so if you need to try to shut down poison right now and have no medicine skill, you can just pull it out and slap it on yourself.
Right.
Before you have to keep making saves.
Okay. So, you got the thing hooked up. It's ready to play. Just tell me when you're ready to go with that.
Yeah. Let's hit it. Find out what this thing is. I want to know.
Gathering around. Turn down the lights. So the camera is a little shaky at first. And it focuses on Sedona. And she looks more excited and happy than you've ever seen her. She's got quite a glimmer in her eyes. Her skin is like a maroonish color with some, the veins that an android has kind of decorating her skin in a bluish tone. She is in clothing that you recognize her, in her typical travel gear. That you recognize her, on the colony. If you knew her previously, well, you would have, what she would have just been dressed like. Anyway, she looks quite at ease. She is. There's something out of focus behind her, and it's large and green. You hear Madeline's voice off camera. Okay, go. Sedona kind of chuckles. You sound like a vid. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I told you. You sound like a vid director. Okay, so here's what we know about the ship, Madeline. This is a big find. I mean, huge. Madeline goes in. So you're saying we can't salvage her for parts? You do that and I will kill you. Packworld scientists need to see this. I'm pretty sure this ship crashed here before the gap. And it's its landing tech. I know it is. It's just beautiful. She kind of looks over her shoulder behind her. Comes to focus a little bit, and you can see a vine-covered, what looks to be remnants of an ancient starship hull, but it's just completely overgrown. And then it comes back into focus on her. Just look at this. Someone important owned this ship. It's a piece of history. Now look, and then it cuts to the inside of the ship now. It's very dimly lit. Look at this engine room. And Sedona pauses to show the camera kind of fades out a little bit and flickers. But you can see a room covered in moss and creeping vines. An area at the eastern end contains 2 doors. The north door remains intact while the east door is askew in frame. So it's kind of like the ship is split in two, with one half being upturned and the other half being level. And then it cuts to the outside again, where she is examining a cube that she recovered. Apparently, it's about 3 feet on each side, and it's on the ground. It's just dropped it there. Several points on its face, all of which are connected with control cables that have been kind of severed. Large cube-like object, but very, very fancily engraved, with all these cube cables hanging out of it, covered in old runes and gray crystals. Old runes and gray crystals. And Sedona goes on to say, I think this is the key. This is the key to ultra-fast travel that doesn't even involve the drift. But I'm not sure. Madeline, we've got to tell the stewards about this. This could be as big as drift engines. And then it cuts out. That is the end of the transmission, or the recording.
Can I make a cultures check to see if I recall like any lore, any stories specifically about like Aslanti? Did they ever have something that was supposed to be faster than drift travel?
You can definitely make a culture check for that. I mean, you can always make a culture check.
And would my theme knowledge apply here to reduce the DC by 5?
It's a more of a historical thing, not an active thing. You know what I mean?
All right, 20.
That's more of a scholarly thing. You know what I mean? You're not a scholar, right?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
go right ahead.
I might have heard something.
All right. You don't have any special theme bonuses, do you? Nothing like that.
Nothing that I can see possibly applying to this. No.
You never heard of anything like this. Ever. This is,
Exciting? Yes, it is.
An alternative to drift travel?
With all the bullshitted drift travel?
Well, to be fair, I'm sure it has its own flavor of bovine excrement.
And this is thousands of years old. This is pre-Gap.
So, why now? Like, why are they coming to recover this now?
That's a good question.
Is it?
Those are valid questions. These questions all have answers. Nothing is like...
We're going to have to make our way to that ship. Like, does that ship have some kind of shielding that, like, possibly the item they brought out was transporting a distress beacon of being crashed or something, and the ship had some kind of shielding on it that stopped it from transmitting?
What was the very first thing that happened on this colony? As described by the colony. As described by Brenda. What was the very, very, very first thing that happened?
Yeah. I assume you're talking about the crash. Or before that.
What crash? Right.
Because there was impact, meteor or something, which turned out to be this ship when they went out there to investigate it.
No, I'm sorry.
But it was something before
that.
That's
not correct. That's not correct. Okay. I can see why you would think that, but no.
Okay.
The meteor that crashed that night that was investigated was a probe that they discovered. They discovered it was a probe. And that's how they found the crash site, because it crashed near that ship. Does that make sense now? You guys getting that now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this has been there a very long time. I would say it means they've been looking for it a very long time, but Gap.
I guess the question is, how did they know it was here? Or did they always know it was here? They just couldn't get here.
Well, no, I don't.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was only one of a whole mess of probes.
Yeah, and that's even assuming that the probe was actually like fired here, specifically looking for this. That the probe wasn't just fired here, and they were like looking for something else and stumbled upon it.
Or maybe someone found a flight plan that this thing filed pre-gap.
Well, think about it. I think they found this thing by mistake. If they were actually looking for it and they fired a probe here and they discovered it, why would they send a bullshit ship here with just a bunch of people that could take over the colony and then the ship's got to leave? You know, like, why wouldn't they just come with the full armada and do what they need to do?
Those
and
are
recover
all very
everything.
valid questions that I hope you guys, by the time this is over, you keep these questions in mind. Be like, oh yeah, I remember when he was asking these questions. Now that all makes sense now. Keep these questions in mind as you keep going.
Now,
They might also have something.
You might not ever find out the answers if your actions don't lead them to. But I know what the answers are to all these questions.
They might also
know it all.
I know the answers for $15 tips.
They could also have something bigger going on than this colony, and figure they didn't need to spare more than a handful of people to deal with it.
Well, considering how big
there was
the
no opposing force.
is.
I mean,
now
obviously the entire Galactic Empire isn't tied up with, say, some space pirates, but for all I know, they have the Swarm on their other border.
Do we know if the probe was shot down or did it crash?
It crashed. It wasn't shot down. They don't have any sort of battles. Then does not have any sort of defense system.
Well, I'm not saying anything about these guys shooting it down. I mean, was this supposed to be just a probe that was supposed to take orbit around the planet, or is it supposed to actually go to the planet?
Who knows? It crashed and burned. That's all you know.
Okay, well, have I ever seen this orb before in my home world? Okay.
Nobody. You don't have it. Oh, you mean the thing that was examined? No.
Yes. Okay.
Can we make out any of the Can we make out any of the fancy engravings or the runes that were on there?
It's all gibberish. None of it makes sense. Yes.
It might make more sense after, studying Islanti.
Definitely, has a resemblance to what you've seen of Islanti.
I was gonna say I just picked up Islanti as a language, but I'm assuming I'm still learning in progress.
Oh, you did? Okay. Did you tell me that? I don't know if I knew.
Yeah, you and I spoke about that after the last session.
Yeah. I was actually meaning to ask about the feasibility of that for the language I should be gaining too for a point of culture. I figured it wasn't something I could just suddenly know overnight.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm figuring it's a work in progress.
Yeah, that's definitely more realistic for sure. It's point. Well, it was that you guys ever see the 13th Warrior and you said all these stuff.
But how did you learn our language?
I listen. I mean, I've never seen that movie too many times.
But yeah, we'll say that you're definitely actively, at some point during your level, you're going to have access to that language.
You can also have, if you're picking it up a Coastal, Echo can record speech patterns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
so
that would make sense as part of the explanation.
So that's the recording.
Anything else on this pad?
Nope. That's all there is on it.
Well,
Nice to your 2 data pad.
Apparently, he even cleared his browser history before being captured by Islanti.
He did. He was. I did send some files recently to the shop.
Okay.
Check out these nodes.
Well, if around here is going to be a high alert sort of thing right now,
it might be a good time to follow up on that crash. I think it would be really good to build that, signal jammer I was talking about before doing that, and also do the whole 10-minute rest thing while we're talking about this video.
Is that why we need another 10-minute rest? Oh,
well,
you guys
I hadn't taken one, and I need to use that time to do some of. I've taken a bit of damage, and Echo's taken some damage.
I actually could use a 10-minute rest now too.
There was that whole sonic trap.
All right, we're gonna say about.
You need to, because you guys are hit by sonic trap.
Yeah, I didn't take one before, so now I'm only down to 5 stamina points.
Let's say it's about 5:50 p.m. right now. You guys want to? You can try to build that sonic signal jammer.
That is
start working on it.
What I would like to do.
Okay. So it's 4 hours. 4 hours go by.
Think we should set out first thing in the morning, or is there?
Or do we get out?
How many UPs do we have?
Would we be too much of a risk to this place if we're sleeping here?
Yeah. How do you guys want to do that? That's up to you. Berta says, if you guys feel like you can sleep through these alarms, they like to wake us up a couple times at night.
Should we grind up these Imperial pacification rifles that I have? I have 3 of them.
If one of you wants to do that,
putting those on the grinder the whole time. Yeah.
Well, I'm building that signal jammer. Then that would be a good idea, I think.
Can you put items in the group inventory? Can you drag it from your inventory and put it in the group thing? Because if you could, that would be awesome.
Let me try something real quick and see if I can.
Because I can.
Yes, I can.
Yep.
Okay, because I can convert them to UBPs instantly.
How do I get to the group inventory now?
So put 3 in there, 3 in the grinder.
4.
And some spare knives.
Throw the knives, just chucking everything in there.
Well, I'm still keeping one.
Oh, lordy.
Speaking of things that I picked up.
By the way, this uses charges, so who's keeping track of the charges on this?
All right.
Are we planning on leaving?
Things started with 20. We ground up 3 suits of armor. It's down to 14. Minus those, okay. So this thing is going to be down to 9.8 charges.
Okay.
Question: does she not
grind that stuff up?
I asked her if she can charge batteries here, and
damn it!
Converted it to credits. You son of a bitch.
Did all right. So what's 144 plus 533? 667.
647. 647.
All right.
And then creating a signal jammer would be minus 100.
Okay,
I believe. Let me double check it.
I'm gonna put that back in the group loop because where we're going, I'm not gonna need.
You're gonna just give that thing up? It's a freaking level 3 armor.
Yeah. No.
I'm just gonna put it back in the party sheet.
Oh, okay. You don't want that ground up.
I don't want it ground up. I'm just putting it back there.
So you're leaving it at Arbretta's. Put it in the Arbretta's. Oh, I'll do it. Never mind. Okay, I'll put it in Arbretta's stash. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to.
Speaking of things taken off of Aslanti, when we were fighting the guys who got reinforcements before we ran away, I took the weapons from one of them during combat. So that was a tactical pistol and a tacklash, right?
Yes.
That tacklash I can use, right? I can use it with the block.
You could use it a lot better than I could. That's what I was going to suggest.
I will take the tacklash.
Okay. Did I put it in the loot? No? Okay. Do you guys need me to? You guys should be able to find that. I think you're getting grown up now. I'm gonna give you some wings and let you handle your own items.
Oh, we gotta find the items. There's the items.
All right.
Okay,
so type it in. It's so easy, Just don't try to look through the categories. Just go type it in the field. TACLASH. Pop it right up. Is the ceremonial true plate being ground up?
Yeah, right. We're leaving the town, right? Where are we going to be trying to continue to do guerrilla warfare?
The true plate's being ground up. I think we're gonna try to head out and check out this
standard tacklash
crash site. Yeah, but I mean, it's still a reach weapon that you can take advantage of.
Yeah, just when I looked up tacklash, it was standard and numbing, so
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I grabbed the right one.
We must have missed this, but slick skin only can be in light armor, and I've been showing it in my heavy armor, so it very much cannot go in my heavy armor.
Okay.
So there's an armor mod of slick skin if anybody wants it. Unless anybody doesn't want it, then we'll just delete it. And by delete it, I mean grade it up for UPBs.
What is slick skin?
Gives you bonus against grapple checks.
Yes.
Oh man, that'd be nice.
Yeah. If you've got armor mod slot, use it.
I'm wearing heavy armor, I can't use it, so.
I don't have
leave it in there. You're not using a mod slot anyway. It's not working, but it's taking up a slot. I'm not going to worry about it. If nobody wants it for now. Maybe Greg will take it. Or anyway, okay. If you have light armor and you have an open mod slot, you should have it. That's all I'm going to say. You guys need to start maximizing slots. Don't make the mistakes.
Yeah.
Of the last campaign.
Yeah.
Switch them out. Use them up. Only takes 10 minutes.
Just like we're going to want to, at some point, start getting some fusion onto some weapons because we've got a lot of unenchanted, physical weapons, which could be so much better.
I need to enchant my fist. Actually, I need to get a weapon that has critical stuff that I can use my entropic strike with.
Okay, darkness falls over.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta do dark time. Yeah, we're going to the dark.
Yeah.
Darkness falls.
I would like to. Can we make something with the UPBs? I'd like to make an invigorating fusion. Or can I not do fusions?
Do you have mysticism?
Only someone with mysticism can make it.
Do we have time to do that?
Yes. It only takes 4 hours to make an item. That's it.
Mysticism here? Ronan?
Just me.
Ronan is the guy in the corner making mysticisms.
Yeah.
Invigorating is a level. I would like a level 1.
It's all you can craft. Oh no, wait, how many ranks do you have in mysticism?
2.
Okay, so you can make up to level 2 mysticism items.
I would like invigorating. Whenever you successfully kill or render unconscious, you clear fatigued or reduce exhaustion. And if you were neither exhausted or fatigued, you gain a +3 morale bonus to strength, dex, and ability and skill. And a +10 enhancement to your speed until the end of your next turn.
What triggers that?
Killing someone.
Yeah. I mean, that should be the same amount of time to do in parallel with building that signal jammer, I think.
Yep,
so.
Exactly. This is what you guys should be doing right now.
120 UPVs it's going to cost. Well, it's 120 credits.
Do I need to do a check for that or no?
No, there's no check required for crafting. You just need to have the ranks.
I lied. Ooh. There's an opportunity. +2 to attacks of opportunity.
Oh yeah, opportunistic is fantastic with a reach weapon.
I want opportunistic instead.
Yeah, that might be better for you.
It is 360 though, but holy fuck, it's ridiculous.
I think that's actually probably a good investment of our group UPBs because it gets rid of
What, you
things
putting
that
it
are
on your
trying to
trident?
No, my
It has to
tactical pike.
It has to be on this bike.
Whatever, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, even the character sheets look a little different. You guys like this new theme, by the way? I like it.
I think it works.
Alright, put the pike in there.
Okay, does Illid have to make a check for that, or?
No.
Nope.
So
Crafting items is super easy.
Oh my god! So I get what is that? Opportunistic.
It's in your inventory.
Oh, look at you go. Who boy?
I have a question about
Get good at this.
And the way they work with vanguards. So if I had just like one of those common shield generator things, does that count as taking damage?
Shield generators give you temporary hit points. They don't give you normal hit points.
Right, but so because there's some of those shield generators that they regen every turn, right? A certain amount of.
That's what those do. Yes, they give you temporary hit points and they have fast heal.
Okay, so if I have one of those and I get hit by one of those things, I then would still gain entropy by getting hit and taking out just the temporary.
I don't think the temporary hit point loss counts as getting hit. So anything that gets absorbed by the shield would not count towards the
damage. That's what I was asking, because
yeah,
I just didn't know if there's, because the main way for me to get entry points is to get hit and take damage, so I didn't know if having a shield help not die, I guess, when I'm gaining entropy.
Shield is going to boost your armor class. But the shield generators that will absorb some damage. You only got to take 2 points of damage. You don't want to take more than 2 points.
Well, I mean.
But anyway, is that all you guys are crafting? Because does anybody else have engineering or mysticism that they want to make something?
If anyone wants something else technological made, Echo does actually have its own ranks of engineering.
A fusion seal doesn't come into effect for 24 hours, though.
A fusion does, though.
Yeah, you put a fusion on it, not a seal.
If it's not a seal.
Yeah, I think I have a fusion seal on my starter.
No, you have just the fusion. You do not
I thought we put a fusion seal.
Honestly, just the fusion is usually better.
Yeah, I believe it's just a fusion, but I can check.
Yeah,
we built it on Hero Lab.
Does fusion seal mean that I can move it, but a fusion I can't?
Exactly.
Well, you can't move a fusion for free, but a fusion seal has got a max level item it can go onto. A fusion, you could move it onto a higher level weapon later, and you'd only have to pay half the cost as if you were making it from scratch for that higher level weapon.
So it does cost UBPs.
Yes. So you can move a fusion, and basically it cuts the cost of putting the fusion on the new item in half. So it's not free, but you can move it for a discount.
All right. So it is now dark. How do you guys want to proceed? You want to stay in? Stay here. Head north. Head out.
We might actually have better luck camping in the jungle than staying here where they'll know, because we know they're going to be searching places in the colony probably.
We're going to be harassed by Hopgars.
That is true. Fucking Hopgars.
There's no way to prevent that with like a survival check to like build like a.
No, there's nothing you can do that's going to prevent Obgars from harassing you.
They're dickheads.
Other than stripping naked and leaving all your shit inside of Bretta's house and going out there. If you want to do that, go for it.
Let's just say here, we can hide in like we did before.
All right. I guess that's what we're doing. Set Echo on watch at one of the windows overnight.
Motion tracker not on, right? Because you only have 4 hours.
Yeah, motion tracker can't be on all night, so just watching.
Okay. Right. Everyone put a -10 modifier in and give me a perception check.
Anyone or everyone?
Everybody. Everybody give me perception.
And no penalty on Echo, yeah?
This is actually a perception check you don't want to roll high on.
Oh, fuck.
Trying to sleep.
I'm gonna do good then.
Yes. Where are we at here? Okay. So
I sleep soundly.
Lincoln totally does. Everybody else sleeps very fitfully as an alarm goes off. In about 3 hours into your sleep. Those of you that failed are fatigued for the entire day.
That's what I was afraid of.
We all should have got invigorating seals. Fusion.
You should have stayed up all night crafting it, not rested, and then just be like, I just gotta kill somebody. It'll be a wide awake.
Then you'll be perfectly fine.
It'll be our back. We're gonna go kill somebody. Come back like you just did coke or something. All right, let's go.
Just knife some guy in the street.
All right, so everybody's kind of grumpy except Lincoln. He's like, "Hey guys."
Oh man, guys, I haven't slept that good in a while.
Don't talk.
Like I rolled high for a change and it fucking impacted me negative.
Yeah, that was good. I'm excited about that.
So we're fatigued now?
Yep.
You are sleepyheads. Okay. So what's the plan for this day? You're gonna go do what?
I think the plan was to take this tracker and try to follow up on that crash site.
Okay.
And let...
Doing that. Go away, map. Okay. Right. So it's not hard to find the location. I mean, it's pretty easy to get through the woods.
I had fatigue.
No patrols out this far as day 2 begins. So you leave Madeline's Landing behind as you march off into the wilderness once more. Not going to really ask for survival checks because you kind of know where you need to go. It's kind kind of leading you out, we'll say.
I roll anyway, so.
Well, I'm going to ask for survival checks for other reasons. You can move 3 squares an hour.
At least we're not moving at fishman speed.
2 hours.
Or backwards.
Sorry, that was 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay, about 3 hours in, get to your location. Survival check of a 19. All right. Let me just check on that real quick.
How do you add fatigue to your character?
If you go to the thing on the upper right, one of those tabs there is effects. If you open that up, you can select the effect to apply it to yourself.
Yeah,
it's the one right next to settings.
It's like a stick dude, or just a dude walking.
Okay, I was trying to add it from the spells.
Okay, very good. Yes, Relak, as you take a moment, you take about a minute to study the movement of the clouds in the distance. You can see that there is a rather strong storm brewing in the vicinity of that area.
Really? Really, planet?
The wind is blowing a little stronger here. There are no wolf howls here, so we will not have that. Okay. Oh my! Which in the woods. Okay. But you do make it to your destination in roughly? How many hours did I say that was? About 4 hours or so? Yeah. Okay. It's about 12 p.m. Okay, times this stuff. All right. Anyway, and yeah, you get to your tracker is like bring, and you are definitely within. Who's got the tracker?
I don't think we ever established who was going to take it. Do I need to add this to my pile of tools, or does someone particularly want it? How heavy is the tracker?
It's like a handheld device. I'm going to think that Relog has it, because he's the one making the survival checks in the front.
I can take it.
I don't know why you wouldn't just say you have it.
I have it.
Sounds good.
Do you want it? Yeah, so you kind of find, the general area, but there is no sign of it. Now it's kind of like starting to pour where you're at, and visibility is a little hazy, but the treetops are really kind of blocking off a lot of the rain, but it is still very, very wet and windy. Game perception check, everybody. The area you're in is very, very thick trees. Tell me what you roll, please. Sorry.
16 for Akosla, 6 for Echo.
22 for Lincoln.
16.
Ooh, 22.
6 for Rella.
2 16s, 2 16s.
Lincoln, you catch movement of something up in the treetops.
I wonder what it is.
God. Alright, well, I relay that to everybody. There's something up there. What the hell was it? Did I notice anything? Does it have a tail?
A tail.
Is it
It's a shadow of movement up in the mists, in the cloaked in the fog. But like a branch, is very like heavily creaks. Very heavily creak. You can hear like almost snap and groan. There's a very large overhead branch kind of gives weight to some large thing, perhaps.
Alright, well, I'm gonna draw my pistol.
Yeah,
Okay.
drawing a rifle sounds like a good idea too, but I wish I knew what that was.
And yeah, I'm gonna. If we're on a road, I'm gonna kind of go off into the.
There's no road.
No. All right.
No, you're in the woods.
All right. So I'm already
in the
getting
woods.
soft cover. There you go.
Yeah, there's underbrush everywhere. It's moderately not that thick. There are some areas that are not overgrown. There are some areas that are. But you are definitely within like 100 feet of the signal of this crash, but you can't find it. You don't see it anywhere. Nobody does. Visibility is about 40 feet right now.
Well, in between grumbling and shivering, I should try to do some planning. So, let's see. And we can't get any kind of consistent. It's that direction from the tracker, I'm assuming. Otherwise, we would have found the thing. Yes.
Right. It's only like it gives you 100 foot range. It's not that precise.
Who's got the tracker?
I mean,
You guys sure you're using it right?
this thing isn't stuck in a tree, is it? Are the trees here big enough for that to be plausible? Like, we just needed to look up?
You can give me a perception check.
I could, but it wouldn't do much good.
It's all right. You do get a bonus because that's exactly what's happened. You spot it. You spot the vehicle. It seems to be lodged up in the branches, high above, about 30 feet off the ground.
Okay. I would like everyone with, say, a gun or a pointy object they could throw to cover me and Echo while we go up to salvage that, because climbing trees is not an issue.
I call my star knife to my hand.
Do you want me to just read?
Yeah, can you just reach it? Just
Yeah,
throw it up there.
I mean, if you could reach it, that's great, but, I mean, I thought it was like 30 feet up.
Is it?
Yeah.
But,
Let's see.
I mean,
if I'm 11 feet tall, then I have like a 5 foot. I could poke it with my.
I mean, I have a climb speed, and Echo has a climb speed.
I could poke it with my tactical bite.
So going up to this thing should be easy.
And your monkeys.
I'm just concerned about there being something up there.
And your monkeys. Big monkeys.
Everyone give me another perception check.
Hey, look, I'm paying attention.
Hey, look, I'm not terrible either.
Oh. That's a nice rock.
There's 2 22s there.
2 22s. All right. So, both Ronan and Acosta hear another creaking of a branch up above behind you guys to the left.
Ah!
And you catch a glimpse of something like a large, furry creature crouched low on a branch. It's got like silvery fur and wide eyes.
I wonder what this is.
Looks kind of like a hobgar, except it's
Massive?
like as bigger than Relok.
Weren't you looking for this thing?
I don't know, go check its foot.
It slams its
No.
chest heartily and roars, and all around the jungle you can hear, all these other little hobgars roaring also. Little ones scurrying about in all different directions.
I roar back in its face.
As the king of hobgars jumps off its perch to defend its prize.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, it's a good time to end it.
That is actually about dead on time on the cliffhanger.
Yeah, right on. Boom. All right.
Too bad Dr. Frisk wasn't, Grick wasn't.